Which album is better, The Life of Pablo or Utopia, based off their track lists? Starting with Ultra Lightbeam versus Hyena, two amazing intros, but I went with Ultra Lightbeam. Father Stretch My Hands Part 1 versus Thank God, the beat drop on that Kanye track is just too good. Part 2 versus Modern Jam, Travis is finally gonna get a W with the help of that Tizo touchdown performance. Famous versus My Eyes. My Eyes was my favorite song off of Utopia, and it might be in that top 10 for Travis songs in general. I can't say the same about Famous, even though it still is a great song. Feedback versus God's Country, I went with Feedback. Lowlights versus Sirens, I love the chaoticness of Sirens, I went with that one. And we got Highlights versus Meltdown, which was a pretty tough one to decide. I went with Meltdown, but it's close. Freestyle 4 versus Fiend. I Love Kanye versus Del Resto, easily Del Resto. Waves versus I Know, this was such a tough decision to make. I went with Waves. It's just such a catchy song, from the rapping, the singing, the beat, everything about it. FML versus Topia Twins, I have Kanye. Real Friends versus Circus Maximus, I'm going with The Life of Pablo. Wolves versus Parasail, easily Wolves. But finally, when we get to Frank's track versus Schizo easily gets the dub here with all those beat switches and flow changes. 30 Hours versus Lost Forever, I'm going with Lost Forever. The sample is fantastic, and Westside Gunn's rapping performance is perfect. No More Parties in LA versus Love, easily No More Parties in LA. You got Kendrick and Kanye. Facts versus K-pop. K-pop was the worst song on Utopia. I'm going with Facts. Fade versus Telekinesis. Telekinesis makes me feel like I'm floating, so I'm going with that one. Finally, Saint Pablo versus Till Further Notice. Two great closing tracks, but Saint Pablo is some of Kanye's best rapping. I have that.